start a revolution not only against the Israeli establishment, but anyone who remains silent on the plight of our people is complicit to the crime. Anyone who remains silent to the plight of our people is complicit to the crime to our people. We will not accept half-hearted condemnation by Labour members of Parliament, by Conservative members of Parliament, who all they want to do is have pakora parties and samosa parties and forget about the blood of the children that's being spilt. They all want to stand out, protest and speak, yet what are we paying them for? Somebody questioned to me, a member of Parliament questioned to me and said, what do you want to happen? He was that stupid that he said, Shakil, what do you want to happen? And my answer was, what do I pay you for? We pay you £80,000 to stop this genocide, to speak of us in Parliament. You should be telling me what you're going to make happen. Why should I tell you? So the fact of the matter is, lack of representation will fall and will mean more Palestinian children will die. Lack of representation will mean that our brothers and sisters who are affected by racism, Islamophobia, anti-Semitism, anything you have, if we don't fight for representation, we will fall. And the fact of the matter is, we are not here. We are not against the Israeli citizens. Let me make this quite clear, because I have a lot of neighbors who are Jews. We are not against the Israeli citizens who support the Palestinians. But if you are an Israeli citizen and you don't support the Palestinians, then yes, we are against you and we will stand against what you are doing and we will voice our concern about what you are doing. Our war, our political war that the children, the mothers, the brothers and sisters are here today to wage is against the Israeli establishment, is against the British establishment. Before I go, I want to give everyone a 1 minute idea of where the Palestinian issue started. The Palestinian issue began when the British establishment started to hand out land to people that it did not belong to. On annexed land and handed it over to people without consulting the people whose land it was belonged to originally. For example, if I come into your home and you allow me to come into your home, I then take your living room. After your living room, I take your bedroom, then your bathroom. Then in your garden, I put a guy with an AK-47. In your front drive, I put a guy with an AK-47, and I give you the small bedroom upstairs. What will you do? You will be landlocked. You will eat what I feed you. You will drink what I give you. You will say what I want you to say. When you rebel, I will hurt you. No one will hear you. Why? Because we're inside the house. But one thing that people will hear is the plight of the Palestinians, because Birmingham will be instrumental in the revolution for the freedom of the Palestinian people. Takbir! Takbir! I'll pass it over to my brother. Brother Naveed has no political attachment. Me and Naveed are part of no political party. We hold no political agenda other than the rights of our people, whether they are Kashmiri, whether they are whatever. I'll pass it over to Naveed from Beaded Bays. He does a lot of work in active with the community. He was the one who kind of assisted us with everything today. Please listen to him. Please support him, because these sort of people are not found very easily. Just an update. It's 10 to 2. Inshallah, we'll wait till about 2:30, and then inshallah we'll take our march towards the city centre, inshallah. Naveed.
Jazakallah khair to Brother Shak. I can't keep up with him because he's on something else. I think he's probably had a few Red Bulls before you come in, yeah? No Red Bulls. Okay, my dear brothers and sisters. First and foremost, Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
We can't hear you. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Come on, these kids are saying it louder than the adults. Come on. Assalamu alaikum. That's better. Okay. Myself, like the brother said, I have no affiliation with attachment to anything. Truthfully, political stuff is something that I keep away from. But this is just an amazing opportunity for me to get to know you. We want the rights of the Palestinians. Do we want rights for the Palestinians? What's happening to the rights of us here in the UK? Look at the state of Birmingham.
We're talking about Israelis killing Palestinians. We've got Muslims killing Muslims. And why are we silent? This is time for me, you, and everybody here to hold our councils, our police accountable for what is going on. Because today is Palestine, tomorrow it's going to be us. Do you really think we're going to be out of this? You really think it? I can't hear you. Really think that they're going to let us go? No. They are doing ethnic cleansing there. Tomorrow and today, our children are apostating because the plan is to take these people away from what? Suratul Mustaqim. We are Muslims, and are we proud to be Muslims? I can't hear you. Are we proud to be Muslims? So, guys, I am asking each and every one of us on a daily basis, if each of us here today make one change. We all make one change. Collectively, we made loads of changes. Don't let the likes of the BBC and the mainstream media to look at us and look down at us, because we are an amazing community. We are from the Sunnah, we are from the people of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who told us what is right and what is wrong. And for us to love for our brother what we love for ourselves. Do we really love for our brother what we love for ourselves? Until we don't come back to that, we are going to be in a mess. We need to also remember three things. Is when we say enjoying the good, what comes into your head? Forbidding what is wrong. We, on a daily basis, see things which is totally wrong.
I'm not going to mention what, because each of you know what goes on in our community. Do we hold our police accountable for it? We all say our police do nothing. It's about us reporting what we see to them and making them accountable. Then it's about speaking with your mouth, like Brother Shaquille said earlier. Then it's about doing something with our hands. Then the weakest of Iman is what? Hating it in our heart. Come on, guys. We are strong. We are standing here. We need to show our youngsters here how proud we are. I'm not kidding you. Nothing to any other faith here. We are all one. We're here. We're one another. Give them their rights. Give everybody their rights. And having what you work with one, 4 billion people were having one. He was not a chef. He was not an island. But he had a vision. And that is the vision that we all need to open our eyes and see what is going on. We need to respect our Christians. We need to respect the Jews. That Zion is Jews. Yes? We need to respect everybody. Because why? The Arabic thing that we are Pakistanis, that we are better than everybody, and we are Somalians, and blame everybody other than ourselves. My dear brothers and sisters, this is an amazing turnout. Our brothers and sisters are here. Take a look at this park, for example. How many of us would use this park on a nice day? Every one of us! There you go. But how many of us would bring their picnics here? No, they would bring it. But the problem is they don't clean up after themselves. If we cannot clean up after ourselves, do you think we can free Palestine? Do you really feel that we can free Palestine when we can't even clean up after us? So guys, it's time for us to stand up and be proud to be Muslims. Are you guys proud to be Muslims?
Not really. I don't know what to say.
I'm really happy with the fact that you guys are here today, standing up for our brothers and sisters in Palestine and standing up for them in the way that they're being treated. But myself, I would like this place to be like Medina, where our sisters can walk here and not worry about being harassed, and not be worried that their handbags are going to be snatched because they're full of crackheads right here. We need to stop this from happening, and how we're going to do it? By making our places safer. And when the non-Muslims look at these stats here and say, wow, this is an amazing area. Why is it so amazing? It's because they say these people are upon the sunnah of who? You are going to win all the prizes today, brother. You're taking all the prizes. Am I giving you all the answers? Yes. Okay, alhamdulillah. Anyway, guys, thank you, Jack, for these chanting.
I want to urge some of my sisters and some of my brothers. We are here for another 30 minutes. We are going to go chanting all the way to time. We're going to keep our voices in. Who wants to come forward and say a few words? Please remain within the confines of the law. And remember, we are here to do a peaceful exercise, inshallah. This is Brother Danyal Mahmood who wants to say a few words. We are normal people. This is for the people, by the people. We are not big MPs who get loads of wage packets. We are average people who are having to watch children die. We are average kids. My 6-year-old daughter says, Dad, why can't you help the people of Gaza? You know how ashamed I feel that to say, I am trying. I'm trying my best, but what do you want us to do? What can we do? If the British establishment can't do anything, then maybe you should train us up and we will go do something. Daniel.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Okay, can I first start by asking who gets terrified when they see the videos of the innocent kids get shot or like grabbed by the soldiers?
All of us.
And what do we want?
Justice.
And when do we want it? So can I urge everyone, social media, do we agree is a big platform?
Yes.
Do we agree we can use that to get our voices heard?
Yes.
Can we all tag Boris Johnson in every single of our posts?
Yes. Yes.
And what do we want to do?
Need justice.
And what's the most important thing about Palestine?
They're our brothers and sisters.
And what's there that every prophet's been to?
Alexa.
Masjid al-Aqsa, that's there, and we want to save our masjid. I want to go there. And we need to set our kids free more than anything. And can you imagine how traumatizing it is for kids to lose their parents?
Yes.
I've got nothing more to say, but just get justice for Palestine, please.
Inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. What we're doing is we're encouraging our youth to speak. We're encouraging our youth to understand that we have the power to speak. We must train ourselves. We must put ourselves into a position where we can speak. When our members of parliament are doing a lousy job, when our councillors are doing a lousy job, maybe then we should take initiative.
On the note that Brother Shaq was talking about our lousy councillors, me and Brother Shaq, with your support, we are looking to set up what, Brother Shaq?
Well, we are inshallah launching our own political party that will represent the voice of the voiceless, that will speak for the people. No more Labour, false condemnation, no more Conservative. Within the next 28 days, we will be launching a national party up and down the UK with representatives in Smalley, and our job will be to chase those false representatives, to chase the people who bombed Iraq, to chase the organization who raped the Middle East. My brother here wants to say a few words. Please, everyone, listen carefully, and inshallah, we'll slowly be making a move.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Today we stay awake in the people of Palestine. We will never sleep on every single day that we wake up, that they die. Everyone here needs to understand that this is not just for a week. This is for when we're free. So I want to hear Free Palestine!
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine.
Thank you. Every single day, make sure you post this every day on Snapchat, Twitter, everything you got, to make sure that the safety and the equality of everything needs to be free for them. Because right now, this baby's dying. Every single day, we see this as this normal. We will not see this as this normal no more. I want to hear one more Free Palestine for my people. Free Palestine! Free Palestine!
From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free! From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free! From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free! From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free! Free!
Palestine.
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 Small, if you leave, many of my sisters will know better, if you leave a pot under your sink and a drop carries on dropping all throughout the night, when you wake up in the morning, the pot will be full. We are those drops, one by one by one by one, maybe not in my lifetime, maybe not in your lifetime, but maybe inshallah in our future generations' lifetime, we will see a free, liberated main problem with us, we have no representation. We vote for, unfortunately, with all due respect to anyone, we vote for Labour members of parliament who then pump in 100 million in LGBT education to our children, who rape the Middle East, who bomb Iraq, who destroy half of our people. It will not be accepted. We, like Naveed said, we are in the process of forming our own political party. We will be taking on the mainstream parties. We have had the mainstream parties come to us, as in Labour. I will openly tell you this, yeah? Let's talk. Now that we're talking about truths, let's get a few truths out there. When I stood up for this activism, the first thing that happened, my dad got a call. My dad's in the crowd somewhere, and he's witness to this. When I started this activism, my dad got a call from Labour MP saying, tell your son to calm down and he can become a Labour candidate. Listen. They said, tell your son to calm down and he can become a candidate. My father swore at the guy and said, you should be ashamed of yourself for phoning such nationalists and revolutionary and trying to entice us with your proxy 80 grand wage. We will stick your wage. We and for the people, by the people, are making a statement here today. I want every one of you to come and slap me if I ever go back on what I'm saying. If me and Naveed are elected as member of parliament, our first 3 years' wages we will hand back to the community in cash. Our people are far too long sitting back, eating our taxpayers' money, and all they are doing is lack of condemnation, hard-hearted condemnation, and giving us lip service. Lip service is not something we will accept. Free! 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 From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! Louder! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! Louder! From the river to the sea! 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 Before I give my throat, arrest and let Naveed come on, I want to tell every one of my sisters especially and my brothers, revolutions and governments are started by a small amount of strong-willed people. We are those strong-willed people. You will soon hear an announcement of a political party that will say how it is, where it needs to be said, when it needs to be said. I want every single one of you, when you hear this party, I cannot give you the name because we have scoundrels around us that if we give you a name, they will block us. We are launching a party and our aim is to start a political war against the Israeli establishment and the false British establishment, inshallah. Takbir!
Again, brother Shaq, you didn't agree with me that you're going to give 3 years of our wages away.
Well, it's got to be done, right?
Guys, all you guys are witnessing now, so I can't have anything from that. Okay, guys.
What do you want me to talk about? Just say this is what you were here. Why you were
Okay.
Okay,
Turn around.
you can say your, Shaq, what's your Instagram?
Shaq_Afsa1.
Shaq_Afsa1. If it's 2, it's not Shaq. Yeah, and myself, it's not Big, that's B-E-Y.
Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. We're here today to stand for the rights of the Palestinians. We are here because we will not allow our children to be killed. We will not allow for false representation of our people, false condemnation of our people, and giving our people false promises. We will fight back. We will continue to fight, and we will not stop until the plight of our people is raised, inshallah.
You want to say anything, son?
No. My sisters, don't be shy. One of my sisters, come on here and give it as hard of what your heart says. What your heart says. Come, this is your mic. This is for the people. Sisters, one of the sisters, I know there's some strong sisters here. I know there is. Please step forward, inshallah. Why? Because we will make sure that our sisters are strong as our brothers. Because our sisters are all, remember, The discrimination is not only happening in Palestine. Our sisters are also discriminated here with no representation. If you wear a burqa, you are considered a terrorist. If you wear a beard like Naveed, you are considered an extremist. We must stand for representation that we are peace-loving people, but we know how to fight back. We know how to stop people killing us. And freedoms. My father is an activist, and he's taught me that freedoms can never be asked for. Freedom must be taken by force. No freedom has ever been asked for. No liberation. If you want to be liberated, you will never go and say, please liberate me. No. You will use all and every means within your power, within the legal parameters. We can do a lot more, but we will remain within the legal parameters and observe the legal laws. That's why the police are here without making arrests. They cannot do anything. Why? Because we are in the legal parameters of invoking our democratic right to protest. If anyone wants to come, we're going to be moving off now in about 10 minutes. Please keep it. I know a lot of people are very passionate, but make sure what you're saying is structured and you know what you're talking and you'll give me something back. Okay, my brother? Come on.
Hello. My name is LJ. I'm from B10. Everything is fair in love and war. Live like a legend, die like a legend.
So as you can see, passion, emotions are very high. We must allow everyone the opportunity to talk. If anyone has any structured argument, you're probably thinking, I gotta say this. Brothers, don't be shy. Step forward. Wallahi, the first time I did a speech, I didn't know what I was saying. I just went and spoke what my heart says. Step forward. Come and say a few words. Tap me on the shoulder, and inshallah come. While we're waiting, we gotta. Yes, okay, absolutely. Your name? Shall I introduce you? Your name?
My name is Raya. from Gaza.
It is such a pleasure to say, MashaAllah, we have a sister from Gaza who's going to speak to you now, inshallah. Round of applause. Hold it there.
السلام عليكم جميعا. أنا بتمنى إنه كل فلسطيني، كل واحد من غزة، كل عربي، كل مسلم يخرج مظاهرات، لأن من دون ما نكون جماعة واحدة ما عمرناش حنحقق أي هدف. لإلنا فلسطين بتنادينا، القدس بتنادينا، لبيك يا أقصى، لبيك يا أقصى. لازم إحنا نتحرك كلنا جميعا نحرر الأقصى. الأقصى مهان في كل يوم، في كل ساعة. الفلسطينية عمال بتذبحوا في كل لحظة، كل يوم في الضفة الغربية، في كل أنحاء فلسطين في شهداء بيستشهدوا كل يوم من جراء الاعتداءات اللي بعملها الصهاينة على المسجد الأقصى. لبيك يا أقصى، لبيك يا أقصى، لبيك يا أقصى، لبيك يا أقصى، لبيك يا أقصى.
Let me introduce for about 2 seconds. Okay, guys, to the left of me, if you look, there's a big flag. What we want to do is we want to pick the flag and have it hovering